They begging over there on CNN. They begging, hey, can you just admit this don't have anything to do with illegal aliens? You're just fucking bullshitting. Do you think he's going to answer? Let's have a look.
We're rolling the greatest hits on our social media.
Yeah, I'm just saying that the point about giving people who are here illegally health care is not exactly what is in their proposal.
No, it is 100%
it's
what they're
immigrants
proposing.
who have legal status, and you're just
Caitlin,
disagreeing on who's eligible. I looked at it, actually, because I was curious about your argument yesterday.
You should study the CBO's analysis that they just put out a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I saw that about the 1.2 million people. You're basically arguing about who has legal status, people who are seeking refuge or seeking asylum.
No, I'm making sure that we are making sure in our provisions that we signed into law have ensured that health care benefits go only to eligible U.S. citizens.
Right,
Chuck Schumer's proposal, federal law was not being enforced.
So won't answer the question. And another example of not answering the question, this guy gets asked multiple times on this show. And watch him and Hall do everything he can to avoid the question.
I mean, when we talk about this idea that the government is too big, that there's too much spending, I mean, it is, Mick, it's your party. It's Donald Trump that is adding trillions and trillions and trillions to the debt because they want to give themselves tax cut. Donald Trump added
tax cuts for the rich. Yeah, we've had this conversation.
Yeah, had this conversation.
Yeah, I'm not even going to talk about tax cuts for the rich. Yeah, but that's a true talking point. That's a real thing. He's just going to hand wave it away and pretend like that's not actually a big issue.
Because it's the reality of the situation. I mean, the Republicans just passed a budget bill that would add $4 trillion to the debt.
Okay.
$4 trillion.
So
I get it. $4 trillion.
I mean, you can
Who gives
scoff
a
it
shit?
off, but it doesn't change the math.
I don't give a fuck.
Mick,
it doesn't move us where we are. Who's going to give up in this? The Democrats are going to give up because they're asking for something.
Well, I mean, don't
that
change
they're
the
never going to
subject.
get.
I mean,
Brian,
you
hold on one
brought
second.
up the fact
Brian,
you
hold on
brought
one
up the fact that the government was too big, and so I said that the government is too big because Republicans are spending too much, and you switched topics. So is it not the Republican Party that's added a quarter of all debt in Trump's first term, and that added $4 trillion because of this budget?
Mick, I'll give you the response to that.
Okay. No, I'm not going to talk about COVID and the bipartisan bills that passed. Look, if we want to talk about the government shutdown, we can, but I'm not going to debate a podcaster.
I'm not going to debate a podcaster. I mean, you're bringing up really good points, and I have nothing to say against it. So, yeah, I'm just going to... I'll go shit.